Welcome back, everyone, to episode 10, and what I think will likely be the last episode of my long play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In the last episode, we cleaned out just about everything with the exception of the catacombs at the very top of the inverted castle. This is I would say, the toughest area of the game to get through before you get to Dracula, which is why we saved it for last. Also, it has what I would argue is the toughest boss in the game if you don't cheese it and use the barrel circlet to avoid damage from the lightning rod that he uses against you. But we'll give it a try without using that particular item. If I'm really struggling, we may end up just switching to that so that we can actually finish out the episode. I'm hoping it's not too tough, though. I'm thinking we can beat him in fairly short order and then proceed to the final fight of the game. I really don't think this is going to be a 2-episode finish from this point to the end of the game. Ow! Oh, potion. So if you wanted some extra potions, you can always come here and just kill these guys repeatedly, because they are a fairly common drop, especially if you have all the additional stats that we have from all the enemies that we fought. And yeah, it's some good luck stats getting into the end of the game here. Let's see what we're looking at. We have 99 luck, 30 bonus just from having the Eye of Vlad, as well as the Lapis Lazuli. If I wanted to, I could throw on the Ring of Arcana to boost the rare item drops even further. And I could even put on the Alucard with a T at the end set, which boosts it by another 20 or 30. It's not very good equipment. Actually, I think some of the armor actually gives you basically no defensive points. And the shield blocks nothing. If you try to block with the Alucard shield, I think you take a hit no matter what. The sword, take it or leave it. They couldn't make it a weapon that did no damage whatsoever. It does very little, but it does actually damage the enemy if you hit them with it. Okay. The music in this area I would definitely put up there as appropriate for the game and captures the mood, as well as this area too. This area is very creepy music. And I like the little snare drum in the background of this song. It's got a nastiness to it. Magic missile, and I believe the wall breaks here. It does. To pick up a buffalo star, some more consumable weapons. You know, this may be the last chance we get to use them. I may just go ahead and burn through all of the consumable weapons we got left to fight Galamoth. We'll see. We'll see how it's going when we get in there. So that's the Salome, or Witch, depending on which game you're playing. Oh, it dropped a... Let me get that hat. Yes, we got the hat. I don't think it's a terribly good hat, but it is one that we get. Oh, it adds a little bit of damage. And it's a little bit better than the stone mask. So it is a nice pickup. Oh, you jerk. Screw you. I'm leaving. Or I'm... Oh. Or I'm stealing your health if I can do it. I can't do it. There's actually a better spot to do that than this fight. That shield is kind of obnoxious, and it's a mainstay of all the future appearances of that particular model of Witch, where she'll always have the ability to put up one big shield that kind of blocks all damage she would normally take. Potion! Yoink, yoink. this is the way to go. So right here would be where you would want to milk some enemies for health if you were doing the soul steal. Although it does only hit them the one time and they collapse. And then you're going to run into a couple more enemies like that further along in this area that get up even faster than they did. I like the idea that because in the regular castle, the catacombs were basically sitting on a bunch of lava. When you do the inverted version of this area, you actually see a lot of cold enemies, and the lava above me is now actually what looks like water, but maybe really cold. The background even has a nice teal color to suggest it's a cold area. Technically, catacombs are supposed to be cold, aren't they? So that it makes even more sense than what we were seeing in the original, the regular castle. All right, Necklace of J is another item that we started the game with. We'll go ahead and put that on. It does take away the Kingstone boost to our, I think it was, what, defense? Go ahead and put that on. Oh no, it was a strength boost. So we lose the strength, but we gain defense, like 5 points of it. Already smashed those. Go this way. I think we're actually heading in the direction of the boss, which I didn't mean to do this early, but that's fine. Whatever. So these guys get up really fast. There's some that get up even faster than these guys do, and that's one of the quirks of the blood skeletons is they have different colors of them, and some of them get up way faster than the other ones. Save room. And again, keep your eyes peeled because certain save rooms have 2 exits. In the case of this one, it leads to what had been a sword in the regular catacombs. Here you get a diamond. So again, if you're hurting for cash, they give you a couple of diamonds in this game. They're all worth about 20,000 every time you sell them. And that's all they're good for. The gems in this game absolutely do not give you anything if you pick them up. Aside from money. You can't equip them and get anything out of them. Okay, so here we go into the boss fight. I thought this area was a little bit bigger than it was. It's alright. Here we go. It's Galamoth. Look at that big brute. And there's his lightning attack. Alright, so Allie, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do what I said before, which was we're going to go ahead and burn through some of these items that we hadn't been using at this point. We'll stick with the lighter ones, and then we'll save these like enemy screen-clearing weapons like Pentagram, Neutron Bomb, Power of Sire. We'll save those if we absolutely are getting rocked by this guy for later. For now, we'll just use this. Oop. Oh, I like that. Kind of whips back through him. You can also hit a safe zone by parking directly underneath his leg. Regular weapon. Ow, ow, oh, those hit hard. Those hit hard. Let's stay away from those. All right, what else we got? Oh, TNT. Yeah, yes. Put it right underneath him. Right there. So they really don't do a ton of damage. Oh, we're already out of those. We'll throw all my shurikens at him. Alright, there we go. I'll throw the Bawaka knives at him. Same thing, just kind of flings forward. Those actually do better than the shurikens. They actually have multiple hits when they attack the enemy. Powerful throwing star, I think. This one... No, I was thinking of different functionality than what it does. Flame star. Again, probably pretty small damage, but... Oh! Ouch! Oh! Alright, we may need to soul steal from him real quick. If I can find a safe spot to do it. Maybe up here. It didn't hit! Ah, oh, you jerk. Get him. Aha. Your lightning didn't hit me while I was doing it. Oh, but it's hitting now. It's hitting now! I need to convert. Yep. Like that. Oh, crap. I was about to say, I like that he's trying to kick me with his back heel, and it's not doing anything. And then it did something. Oh, crap. Ah, I died. Yeah, I thought this might be a little bit of a challenging fight. It's not easy. Especially if you're doing what I've been doing, which is just kind of chucking throwing stars and stuff at him. Alright, well, we could try the higher damage items, the consumables, because again, we're probably not going to have much more use for them. The final fights against Shaft and Dracula are not that difficult. Did we go? Nope, we hadn't gone through here yet. Grab the diamond. Yoink. Okay, so we're going to put on... We'll do the pentagram... Oh, we'll do the neutron bomb first. So use that. Pretty sure this is not a genuine neutron bomb, because I don't think the castle would still be standing if you used one, but it does this. Boy, that did not do much. Kind of make you think it's going to do something more than it actually did. Same there. Again, we talked about in the previous episode the fact that Vampire Survivors is just ripping off a bunch of stuff from Castlevania. Well, there you go. That's one of the things they ripped off. Oh! Come on, get in. Oh! That pentagram didn't do much better. These are supposed to be the high power attacks. Power of Sire is supposed to be a pretty good one too. Well, let's see. Ouch! Yeah, look at that. Not doing much. I like that you see a little, like, yeah, it's a tiny silhouette of Vlad the Impaler when you attack with it, but you can't really make it out. They kind of hide it a little bit. We got a bunch of karma coins. Might as well do that as well. Heal me. Unfortunately, it does not prevent you from taking damage. It just heals. One more time. Alright, so that was all the karma coins we had. The rest of this is all junk. I'm gonna fire a magic missile at him. Magic missile! Magic missile! There's that LARP video from, good lord, 20 years ago. Some dude, like, pointing his hand whenever he fired and saying, magic missile! It's always stuck out in my brain. That and a dude that was at a LARP... Well, the first one might not have been a LARPing event. It might have just been a dude in a cloak. But the second one I'm thinking of is the... there was a dude that was actually at a LARPing event casually following a group of people who were fighting with, you know, Nerf swords or whatever they were doing. And he was taking these little Nerf mini footballs that had the tail fins on them to help make them fly further when you threw them. and he was pulling them out of his pocket or whatever he had the footballs hidden in, and throwing them at people. And every time he threw them, he would yell, "Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!" It was just the goofiest sounding thing ever. All right. Anyway, where is my Alucard sword? There it is. Come here, soul! Ouch! Oh, oh. Jerk. Oh, we have, no, we don't. We don't have gas cloud. I was about to say, if we have gas cloud, that would make this a lot easier. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Father, please. God, even by booty does barely anything against this guy. This is the toughest fight in the game. Dracula isn't this tough. Yeah, there is nothing I could do. He's just so brutal. When he's not doing these lightning ball attacks, he's electrocuting you. That's why the barrel circlet is so invaluable in that fight. So, we'll try with standard weapons and see if we can't do enough damage just to kill him one more time. And if that doesn't work, we'll put on the barrel circlet and just cheese the fight. Man, he's so tough. This is brutal. Get in his legs. There we go. He's gonna kick me! Oh, I knew it was coming. Stay back. Go get him. Or do nothing. Stay right there. Fire at him. That did nothing. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. There's no damage. No damage. I gotta get away. Just not doing what it takes. Oh, get in his legs! Get in his legs! Oh. Missed a golden opportunity to get some hits in by just ducking underneath him while he did that. Get in there! Oh, you suck! Let me in your legs! That doesn't sound dirty at all. Nope, I wanna... Oh, come on. Steal from his hand. Better than nothing. I mean, you could do this, obviously, to get between his legs, but the problem is, if he's doing this attack, you're not any safer. Ow! Ah, I was there and I bounced off his leg! Nope, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Kinda wish you could hit the bolts of lightning back, or the balls of lightning back at him. How about you stop just attacking Nothing Sword and get in there? Get after him. I suppose I could use this opportunity to eat some food. I'll eat my dim sum. I'll just give me like 5 hit points. Better than I was expecting. How about some ham and eggs? Alright, that got me back up. Now, where's my shield? Charge into it with the shield out. That didn't work. Do it again. Do it again, you coward. No, not that. Do this. Yes, that's what I wanted. Uh-oh. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, stay back. It's not an impossible fight. It's just a very tedious and slow fight because of how little opportunity you have to hit him. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Don't want him kick. Keep doing that. Keep doing that, idiot. Oh! Damn it. No! Come on. Not gonna do much this time. Ouch! Ouch! Yes, I like this phase where you're not actually doing the lightning or the lightning balls. That's very easy to avoid. Come on, come on, come on. Kill him, 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 kill him. No. Right. Ouch! Uh-oh. Brutal. Alright, we're gonna try Soul Steel in here. Got it. Thank you. Ah, he double kicked me. Shoot. Steal from his foot. Take that, thank you. Haha, can't hit me. Oh, oh no, 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 no! Oh, I got bounced back into it. This would be a good time for my luck stat to start kicking in. Give me some critical hits. I'm also out of magic, which is not good because I can't dodge the attacks anymore. Damn it. I'm gonna get kicked. Ouch. Stay back. Yikes. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. They're brushing my face. Come on, back up. I don't like how close you are, jerk. Get back. Back, back, back. Nope. I'm gonna do this. No, come on! I brushed his knee and the game counted that as a hit. I really hate how high or how low the hitbox is for his mace. He just bumps you on the head with it when he walks around. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Seriously? Fight me. Stop shooting lightning. You suck, dude. Conservatively, I think the boss fight music is looped about a dozen times now. Uh-oh. Back up. This should have been the final boss fight. Uh-oh, get back. Oh, I can't believe it's not over! Part of that's just because he's just not taking damage. Ouch. There. No! Had my window and then he ruined it. And I ruined it. Screw you, dude. Thank you. No! Swagasters, 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 swagasters. His cankles are his weak spot. Screw you, game. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. All right, what do we got to heal with? Probably not much. Toadstool will poison me. Surlin will give me 80. Dip into my potions. All right, that should be enough. Oh, crap. Oh! I should have... Oh, I just burned through all that. All right. Put that back. Where's my dark shield? Where is my dark shield? Up in the food? Up in the food. Duck. Oh, you jerk! Am I close enough for this? I am not. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Die, 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 die. You jerk. Come on, I'm mashing this stupid button. Oh, you suck! You're not doing that again? Oh, yes, you are. No, get away from the lightning bolts. Part that really stinks is if a blood metamorphosis worked here, I could get so much health back, but he doesn't. I don't think he bleeds. He doesn't. Get that back. Yes. Ow! At least that didn't hit hard. Yeah, keep him off the map. Just keep him off the map. Oh! Whew. I am out of magic. I gotta hang back for a bit. I mean, technically, well, I guess I could use a mana prism. Or just wait a second. Let him do a bunch of attacks off screen that do nothing. And then we'll sneak in when I get an opening. Yeah, you're not helping, Sword. Could you go up to his body and do that? Unbelievable. Alright, just a couple more seconds here. Ha ha, stole from you. And yes, that cost me all my magic, but it was worth it. I like this current arrangement we have. You stay on your side of the room, I stay on my side of the room. We're both happy. Oh crap, he took a big step forward this time. I gotta get in there. I don't have enough magic to get out. Can I dodge it? I can dodge it for a little bit. Come on, come on. Die, 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 die. I need you to die. I got a big hit in there. I got 128 damage on one hit. But it's still not enough. Oh, come on. How cheap is that garbage? Alright, stay there. That's good. That's good. That's good. Don't... Oh. Whack his snake, whack his snake. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's never gonna end. This is so much less painful when you have that circlet on. Oh, crap. Too far. Get away. Come on, 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 come on. Dang it. I'm not doing that attack on purpose. It is a nice attack, but it is not one that I'm planning on doing. Alright, we're just gonna back up. Trying to steal some health from him, but I can't get it right. I'm really struggling with those inputs. That's not it. That's not it. Come on! Now I can't do Soul Steal. I'm freezing up. Oh! Big step forward. Got him. No, it didn't hit! Oh, I'm screwed. I got one. A pity one. Oh, no, you don't. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of there. All right. All right, let's use that mana prism so I can steal some health from him. As soon as I figure out where it is. There it is. And put on the dark shield real quick, because I'm about to take a hit. Ah, I didn't get out of there in time. No, no, get under there. Get under him. Oh, what a jerk. Now keep in mind, this fight isn't nearly as tough as it is for me right now, simply because if you're playing this on a standard playthrough, you don't have the nerfs to your strength and defense that I currently have. Not to mention, I'm just using whatever equipment I happen to have picked up. Oh, crap. Stop kicking me with your heel. Oh, health out of him real quick. Ow. I'll close in now. Nope. We're gonna back away now. It's never gonna end. Even with the items that are considered like real cheese items that make the game stupid easy, like Chrysogram, this is a tough fight because you still have to deal with the lightning, and it does not kill him immediately. It takes a little bit of work to get the damage in. Uh-oh. Run. All right, we're going to use another health potion. We'll just use these. I got a ton of them. All right. Okay, put on my Dark Shield. Oh, you jerk! Ah! It doesn't end! Oh, you dick! Quit clubbing me! Oh no, I might be screwed here. Ooh. Back up. I do not approve of your proximity. Oh! Oh! All right, we're cheating. We're cheating. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put on the barrel circlet, which restores hit points by lightning damage. So basically, every time he does something with his staff, where he electrocutes the ground directly below it, or he shoots those lightning balls, they won't hurt me. They'll give me health. So it makes this fight much, much easier. I still have to damage him, and it's going to take forever, but he ain't going to hurt me the way he was before. In fact, I can get a little bit more bold with my attacks here, because I know I'm going to get health back right now. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing. He's doing nothing to me. Well, lightning balls don't do anything either. Oh, they do. I take it back. But this will heal me right back up. So let's do this. This is a waste. Faster just to hit with the sword. So the fight's now kind of trivialized. I mean, I still have to dodge these, and if he makes physical contact, I can still take damage, but that's his favorite move right there, is that lightning attack, so. But it is going to take forever to kill this guy because he has thousands of hit points. So luck would really benefit me here if I can get some lucky hits. I do believe you do more damage if you hit the head, but good luck, because that's not an easy move. Yeah, see, you do more damage to the head. And maybe that's the key here. It's just whacking him in the head. Oh, look at this. I got you in a little loop there, jerk. Uh-oh. No. Come on, back up there. He wants to keep doing this. He can keep doing this. It's not gonna hurt anyone. Uh-oh. Oh, no, you don't. Uh-oh. Alright, we're chipping away, we're chipping away, we're chipping away. Alright, get him eventually. Oh, he took a step forward. Jerk. Once you negate the ability for him to damage you with lightning, I mean, standing in one spot becomes almost the best way to do it. Is just keep jamming on the button, standing in one spot. Of course, it is starting to wear out my right thumb. Ah, crap. He swapped things. Come on, jerk. Do a real attack. There we go. See if I can get him back in that loop where he does that, and I can just pop him in the face with this a couple times. Ah, he did this thing. Ow! Jerk. Ooh. It does a tantalizing amount of damage, but it's also really tricky to avoid damage when you get that high without him smacking you with that mace. I don't like how close you are, guy. Uh-oh. Fireball! It did okay damage. Now, one hit point is probably all it's going to do. Yes, stay in that loop. No, don't! Oh. Nope, nope, nope! I don't want any of it. Leave me alone. Nope, do your standard lightning attacks, you dick. There you go. Oh, come on, man. Die! Could have caught him in a loop here. This is helping out a lot. Nope. What are you doing? Okay, stay in that loop. Nope, he broke the loop. Go back to your loop. There you go. That's gonna take forever. Come on, hit him in the face. There you go. Thank you, sword. You actually did something to help. How about you get up in his face and do that a couple more times? Oh, crap! Fortunately, it's not something I can do forever because the bat will eventually run out of magic. Get caught in the loop. There you go. No! Oh, this is agony. I really did not remember it being this bad. Of course, at this point in the game, I probably had Chrysogram, so I would just run in there and just chop at his knees for like 2 minutes and it'd be over. There you go. There you go. Stay in the loop. Stay in the loop. Don't move. This works out for everyone, except for you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Right there. Be the idiot who keeps trying to hit me like that. Uh-oh. This would be one of the few times where having the bat familiar might actually help you out. Because if you have the bat familiar and you've leveled it up enough, you get a bunch of bats following you around, they can all shoot fireballs at his head. Should do a huge amount of damage if you have a bunch of them hitting all at once. Of course, it's not that simple. Sometimes you gotta line it up. Because they don't follow you exactly where you're standing. They kind of tail you a little bit. Oh, Jesus, just die! I don't think I have to say this, but I will. This guy has more hit points than any enemy in the game, including Dracula. Dracula does not have this many hit points. This is ridiculous. I did not think my entire episode would just be fighting Galamoth. Goddamn Aztec lizard monster! Die! Nope, that didn't work. I hit him, but it didn't do much. Hey, that kind of hit him. Oh. And he's taking it personal. Alright, back to using that. There you go. Finally! Jesus Christ! You are the worst, dude. It's like fighting Ultima Weapon with a butter knife. By the way, if it looks like I just got a huge jump in my health from 543 to 628, I guarantee it's because I leveled up 3-4 times in that fight. I watched something terrible happen in my game and I have to do that fight all over again. At which point you will hear me literally sobbing for the next 7 minutes, just crying. Alright, we got a ruby circlet, which I believe negates fire damage. Yep. And the final relic, I think the final relic of the game, gas cloud. So now when I turn into mist, I do this. I turn into a stinky yellow cloud. Ew. Alright, well, that took way too long. I mean, I knew there wasn't a whole lot left to the game after that fight, but I didn't think it was going to take me 35 minutes to finish it. Alright, so we're going to finish everything in the catacombs, and I think we'll try to fight Dracula. So this is going to end up being a longer episode, just because the fight took forever. Alright, what do we got left? We got a bunch of stuff that we want to do to the far... Why is it not showing me going this way? I guess I never picked up the diamond? I did not. Well, now I did. We gotta go all the way over to the far right. There's a couple of rooms we didn't finish over there. Come on up. There we go. And unfortunately, I don't think there were any more bosses. I think we fought the last one. Pop, pop. That's what Gas Cloud does for you. Considering how much effort you gotta put into killing Galamoth to get that, it's actually not a bad reward. So you don't take damage, and you damage the enemy while you're hanging around them. Not even attacking. You just walk into them and they take damage. Hey, got an opal circlet. It restores health for ice. Yep. Which could help here, because there are some enemies that will use ice attacks. Not a ton of them, but some. Alright. Before we leave for Dracula, we are going to go back to the regular castle. And we're going to pick up some potions, as well as do the little sneaky trick that I had mentioned in a previous episode involving lifting up the Master Librarian's chair from underneath. Oh, thank you. Give me a whole bunch of health just standing there. Alright, so there's some stuff back this way. Oh. Block that. Oh. I don't know if you get anything for killing the cat. Just the satisfaction of being a monster. Although technically it is the lady in that cat form, not just a regular cat running around. Okay, we gotta go this way. Hey, remember these? We gotta put on the spike breaker. Technically, we could just do the whole thing either as a bat or in a gas cloud form, but why miss the chance to do this game's equivalent of bubble wrap one more time when we have the opportunity? Also break the ceiling, because the ceiling can hurt us as well on the way back. There's absolutely no reason to do any of that. It just feels good, you know? Alright, so we were using Alucard mail. There we go. Screw you! Duck! Ow! Wow, the sword did quite a bit of damage there. What is his level now? No, he's just 26. Oh, nope, get that back. We are ride or die with that my booty until the end of the game. Plan on taking it all the way to Dracula. A red bean bun hidden on the floor. So these guys get up insanely fast. Look at that. And I think they're the fastest of the blood skeletons to get back up. I might be wrong. There might be a faster group ahead. Or this might have been it. That's it. And we got a library card. So, I assume they did that because they knew at this point you'd basically done everything. So you're going to want to go back to the library and, you know, stock up on some items for your final run. If you're like me. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on the library card. Head on back. It does work here to take you back to the regular library. So you don't have to worry about going to the inverted library by accident.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Go ahead and sell everything we have.
Thank you.
I need some water here real quick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So selling every gem that we had picked up at this point, still not enough to buy Duplicator. Duplicator all the way at the bottom. It's 500,000. It's very expensive. And yes, there was one spell we didn't use, Tetra Spirits. I guess I'll buy the scroll to teach me how to do it. Again, you don't have to buy them. You could just use the spell, and then you learn it. As long as you already know the inputs, you just cast it once, and it unlocks in your spells. Health, bingo. We're gonna buy just a whole mess of these. As many as we can. That's a full heal.
Farewell for now.
You use that and you get all your health back. At this point, high potions and... where's my sword? High potions and regular potions are actually too hazardous to use because you spend a lot of time without a weapon in your hand waiting for the effect to take, or the healing to take effect. And frankly, you get hit hard enough to negate everything that you gain back from a potion. Just fighting Galamoth, one of those little lightning balls he was shooting at me was doing as much damage as the potion was healing. So potions aren't worth it anymore. High potions might be. They give you 100 back, but they're also very expensive. Your best bet is just blow the money on elixirs. Get the health all the way at once. Haha, you do nothing. The Eye of Vlad has neutered you. Alright, so let's go over here. Aw, crap. One of the worst pickups in the game. It's alright, we're about to replace it. Now, this is coincidental. I actually forgot that I was going to go back here and do this, but it turns out you get one of the best pieces of armor in the game by coming here and doing what we're about to do, which is this. He drops health. He drops items. You have to do it a couple of times, get him to drop them. It's like they're in his pockets, and when you do this, you actually get him to drop stuff. And bonk him in the ceiling if you're a monster. Come on, dude, drop your item. I don't think you have to leave the screen for it to work. Well, let's leave the screen and see if I can get it to work. Whee! Come on. Might be one item per appearance. Nope. Seriously, do I gotta bash you in the ceiling? Because I'll do it. I have no qualms about giving you a concussion at this point. Alright, Ring of Arcana, that's not it. But he does have other items, and yeah, it does take a while to get it. I'm guessing doing this once counts as like killing him. So it's the same as kind of farming an enemy. And I'm out of magic. Oh. Now I'm out of magic. We gotta put on some mana prism. Get my mana back. Come on, dude. Drop the frickin' armor. You know you got it. I know you got it. And no, you cannot change direction when you get up underneath him like this. You have to go straight up or down. There it is. All right, got it. So your reward for trying that little trick, besides the health that you get right away, or the possible Ring of Arcana, is the Dracula tunic. Embroidered Nobleman's Tunic. I do believe it has better defense than any equipment in the game, with the exception of walk armor. Or maybe Alucard's mail. No, Alucard's mail is a little bit better. But considering you can get this pretty early in the game, it's actually not a bad reward for jumping underneath him. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other really good items that you can get from him. It's just those three. And if there is something else that I'm forgetting, so be it. We'll just leave it there. I am making this take a lot longer than it needs to. Let's just run. Alright, so we want to get up to the inverted castle. Is there anything I'm missing here? Two tiny little squares may not make a difference in my completion percentage. But then there were two tiny squares on the other map that I didn't finish, so that might make a difference as well. Am I passing the... Yep, transporter room. Go back down. All right, we just want to get back up to the throne room in the regular side castle, because that is how you get back to the inverted castles. You got to go back in that throne room, and then he'll just kind of do his little jump move where he goes to the other side. Or you might just have to manually activate it. Up. All right, so let's do the swag move and nail the jump right here. Oh, look at that. All right, so turn back to human. Again, Maria and Richter are gone. You won't see them again during this playthrough until the very end, where you get like a little post-mortem as you're exiting the castle. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and make our way to the final fight of the game. Whoa. Hello. Bonk. Actually, we could go get the 2 squares here, but I just don't care. I don't think it's going to make a big difference at the end of the day as far as what we need to do in order to get the 100% completion, or not the 100%, but the 195% completion for the end. I think we've uncovered enough of the map that we should have that percent. All right, is it the very next room? It is. That's exactly where we needed to go. And look at this. The game is so kind. They're going to give us one more chance to try to kill Azaghal and get the Morn Blade from him. Oh, you jerk. Get out of here. Get out of here. He's right there. So tantalizingly close. Yeah, Force of Echo doesn't do crap on him. Worked on Galamoth really well. Ouch. He went, Bagia! Oh. Oh. Nothing. Alright, well, no Morn Blade for me. Again, because of brilliant placement on the part of the game, if you did want to pick up a particular sub-weapon, you have a chance to do it right now, because you get to that one little area right outside of Dracula's final room where you can grab anything. If there's one particular one that you think is going to work better than others, you can just walk in here, that little center chamber right there, and drop down and grab whatever you feel like. We got to wait for the clock to hit 13 gongs, and then the doorway will open. All right, I know I said I was going to take Baibuti into this fight, and I think I'm going to change my mind right now. And switch to Agumi, whatever it is. Because we have a ton of hearts, and if you get a good connection, it does a ton of damage. And look at that, a heart refresh, just to help us out. Yes, you do have to take that lift to the sanctum, the inner sanctum, by pressing up. As dumb as that is. Because it's hanging on a chain that's going to go upside down. Remember when we got here the first time and the music was all spooky and it didn't really make sense because there was no fight here, and look at all this weird crap on the walls? Makes a little more sense now, doesn't it? Alright. What do we got equipped? Oh, put on my shield. Dark shield. We have the Alucard sword. We have a circlet that's probably not going to help me because I don't think they ever use ice damage. Dracula's tunic, so we can rub it in his face that we're coming back to fight him wearing his clothing. The necklace J and a twilight cloak. And we're going to stick with the sword familiar because he's rode with us the entire way. Most of the entire way.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont?
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must
Can you
be
dig it?
cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But
Yeah.
if two vampire hunters were to fight each other,
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
But I did.
that's why I removed him as a threat by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Alright, here we go. Oh! I think you have to hit the little balls. No, you hit him. You hit him. That's right. Owie! That's what I get for trying to use electricity. Oh yeah, I can just do this. Nope, it guards against it. Never mind. Again, this is one of those fights where I probably just came in here with Chris Ogden and destroyed him in like 2 seconds. Dead. Quick fight.
No!
Ugh.
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
Ooh, cutting
goal is
remark.
achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Acting. Oh.
Father,
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow
Ouch.
you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world.
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Daddy, it's time I must defeat you. I like that line. It's just too bad the actor who delivered it isn't that great. Some health. Oh, big hit. All right, well, that's why we bought all those elixirs. Just gonna put one on. I like that his throne is full of the xenomorph heads. Also, nice touch that they take the ability to damage him with gas cloud away from you, so you can't cower your way out of it. Haha. I can be a coward too. Yeah, see, my booty wouldn't have done anything for me here because he doesn't stand on the ground, so... My sword works just fine. See ya! It's over.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How? How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe.
He knows his Bible scripture.
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you
Oh,
want to
really?
go after him, Maria?
I'm sorry. I can't let him disappear from my life.
It's all right. Go after
She's
him.
known him for 5 minutes.
Perhaps you can save his haunted soul.
Thank you, Richter. Fare thee well.
And yourself, dear lady.
Bite me! I want to be a vampire! Alright, so that's it. That's the entire game. Very good. Still very good. And this game came out in 1997, which, by the way, is one of the packed years of all time in terms of video game releases. This game came out as well as Final Fantasy VII, I believe Metal Gear Solid. I'm sure there's a bunch of N64 games I'm blanking on right now, but those were some of the all-time greats that came out at the same time. Ocarina of Time came out in 97. That's how stacked a year that was. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap things up. We do the review phase, even with the long plays, especially if they're games that I actually owned when I was younger. We'll go ahead and do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that the gameplay in this game is still an absolute blast. Symphony of the Night remains one of people's top games, or on their top games lists of all time for good reason. The castle exploration elements, I can't speak, are very satisfying. The fact that there's a second secret inverted castle was mind-blowing back in the day. You go through the entire game and then you find out, oh, well, you know, Richter might not be the person that's actually in control here. And then you do a little more exploring. You find out there's a couple of secret rings that open up a secret passage. You go in there. Maria gives you a pair of glasses that she says will help you see through evil illusions. You put them on in the Richter fight. You find out there's a little orb following him around. When you break it, bam, you unlock the other half of the game. And at that point, you probably would have been like, well, this feels like it was already a pretty complete playthrough. Oh no, you've just started the game. That was unbelievable back in the day. The variety of offensive options in this game is breathtaking. Not only do you have all the standard weapons you pick up, single-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, you get sub-weapons in this game. Magic. Your character can cast magic spells. Consumable items that you can throw at enemies. Now, granted, they weren't very effective for me when I was playing through on my playthrough here. But again, part of that is because all my other stats get nerfed when I boost up my luck stat, it actually weakens a lot of those weapons. But they're still a ton of fun to use in the regular playthrough. And on top of all of that, the weapons that you find in this game, more often than not, have a secret input that you can do to do another attack. Special sword swings, shooting projectiles, summoning enemies to help you fight. The breadth of options that they put in this game was ridiculous when it came out, and frankly, it's still impressive today. On top of all of that, your character levels up in this game. This was a game that was based on Castlevania, which, with the exception of the second game, Simon's Quest, didn't have leveling. You just played through it, and maybe you found a couple of item pickups that would increase the length and damage of your whip, and that was it. They added a leveling system to this game, so it plays like an RPG. It's like when they sat down and said, we love Metroid, we want to make a game just like that, they said, write down everything you love about that game and everything you wish you could improve, and they put it in this game. That's why it's still so beloved. The map, which obviously they just ripped off of Super Metroid, is great anyway. It still makes the game better. It's easy to use, it's unobtrusive, and it helps you keep track of where you are in the game. That's all you need from a map. You don't have to have it super complicated. Being able to mark things on the map with your pin would have been nice, but it doesn't matter because you can tell where you are just by looking at it. There's a huge number of unique enemies in the game. Not only just the standard grunts you find on the ground, skeletons and ghosts and demons, witches, just everything under the sun. I was getting attacked by tombstones at one point. But they also have tons of bosses, and bosses are all unique. You fight Beelzebub in this game. Just a big decaying corpse that is surrounded by flies. They really put a ton of work into this game. And it shows. It really does. As far as the bad, and yes, there are some bads for this game. The fact that the second castle is literally just the first castle, but upside down, is kind of lame. If they had actually made it a unique second castle they went through, that would have put this as one of the best games of all time. If not the best game of all time. I know I'm being hyperbolic when I say that, but I get why they did it. Ultimately, it cuts down on production time, because literally the second castle is already done. You just flip it upside down and put some new enemies in there. But also, this game came out on a PlayStation 1 disc, and the PlayStation 1 discs were just CDs. So they only had at max 750 megabytes of space. 2D graphics don't take up a ton of space, but audio does. And they put a ton of video game music in here with actual instruments and voice clips. Those take up huge amounts of space if they're not compressed. For the most part, they weren't really compressed. So that's why they ended up doing that when they just made a new castle and they said, just make it the same castle you already went through, but flip it upside down so it feels different. Some of the music in the game, while I do think a lot of the music is very good in this game, some of it does not fit the mood. In particular, this track I'm about to play right here. This song just does not fit the game. It's terrible. I don't know why they thought that they should have Weather Channel music as part of the game music when you're playing through the castle. Even if it's parts that are supposed to be less intense than other areas of the game. Just don't do that. That's not great. The different forms that you can morph into, while that was a very cool way to add, unique mobility and unlocking different parts of the castle, frankly, you don't use them that much as you would think you would. And the wolf form becomes way less useful as the game progresses. Once you have the ability to turn into a bat or mist, which you do end up using a bunch towards the end of the game, the wolf becomes pretty much obsolete. Because if it was an issue where you were fitting into smaller passages, the bat and the mist can fit into them. If it was an issue of moving fast, the bat can move fast too. It doesn't move forever fast. I mean, eventually it runs out and then you have to morph into the bat again. But not only can the bat move fast, but he can move fast in any direction. I wasn't doing it, but I think you can aim it up or down a little bit when you let go of the button. I wasn't doing that, but it's just a more mobile option than the wolf is. When you get it early in the game, it helps you move through areas faster, but once you get the bat, it's really not that useful. As far as the ugly, and I don't think a lot of people are going to agree with this. Again, the ugly is nitpicky stuff that didn't really ruin the experience, but the voice acting, while everyone remembers it for being so bad that it's good now, it was genuinely lousy when the game came out. There's no other way to put it. It's not quite Resident Evil 1 level of bad, but some of the lesser enemies and familiars that you run into the game just sound wimpy if they got voices, or nasally. And nasally voice work is not great. There's a reason why most of the male speaking parts that you hear in modern media have a level of bass to the voice that you just don't normally encounter every time you meet a guy in the world. They specifically cast because a deep, bassy voice has warmth and depth to it that a higher, readier style of voice, like, say, my voice, does not have. And that's why they end up casting dudes that all have, kind of deep voices or can go deep. That's just the way it works. Hiding the two most useful items in the game behind a save file with a completed gameplay on it was kind of lame. What I'm talking about is specifically the Ring of Arda and the Duplicator. If you're just playing the game for the first time or you don't have a save file on the memory card back in the day for the PlayStation or however you saved on Sega Saturn, if you didn't have a completed game saved on the same memory card, the game would not allow you to pick up either of those items. The skeleton would not drop it. The Paranthropus, or whatever his name was, he wouldn't carry the Ring of Arda. And as far as the Duplicator, you had to buy it from the librarian. He wouldn't even stock it. That was always kind of stupid. I don't know why they decided those two items were so important that they could not be available in the first playthrough. It's just, put them in there. Don't make me play through the game twice to get cool items. Also, money drops in this game are a little bit on the sparse side. The fact that I had to basically go back to the librarian and sell all the gems I had picked up to make any kind of serious cash was kind of a downer. I mean, you go through the game and you smack just about every candelabra you can see, and none of them really drop any money, like substantial money. You have to go to a couple of spots that are off the beaten path to find the larger drops, the 400s, the 250s, the $1,000 or $2,000 money bags. They're just not very common. And there's nothing you can do with the exception of the jewel sword to really enhance your ability to earn money in this game. And even that has a caveat, because the sword, the jewel sword, increases the chance that enemies will drop gems, which normally they won't drop gems if it's not part of their item drops. And you can use that to, like, farm zombies or ghosts or mermen who are easy kills to get them to drop gems. But number one, they drop the lower quality ones only. You'll never find a diamond. You may find an opal or an onyx, but those are extremely rare. More often than not, they're dropping The aquamarines, the turquoise, and whatever the lowest quality one was. I'm blanking on the name of it. The lowest 3 are usually all you're going to find. Not only that, but there's a cap on how many of those you can pick up before you won't be able to acquire anymore. Once you hit 99 of those, you can't pick up any others. They'll just sit on the ground until they disappear. So grinding for money is just a pain in this game, and they could have made that easier. That said, the librarian's inventory is not very big. He doesn't have a ton of stuff. They kind of expected you to find the items in this game. And I guess, going back to the bad, I specifically played this game with maximum luck, with an item that increases it beyond that max. And yes, it does actually add up. And I still had a hard time getting items to drop in some cases. I was expecting every 5 feet I was going to have to re-equip another item just because I had been picking stuff up. And granted, it's been a while since I played this game in a luck-only build, but I remember it being higher than it actually was. We barely had any enemies dropping items in this playthrough. They probably needed to tweak the drop rate for items a little bit higher, if I'm being honest. Especially in a game where item drops are kind of the way that you get some of the fun, unique weapons or armor. Having such a low drop percentage on some of these enemies was not a great choice. Nothing they can do about it now. The game's 25 years old or whatever it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. It's a very, very, very good game. It's not perfect. We've already gone over a ton of the stuff that we did, but I don't think they make it a bad game, the problems that we pointed out. As a result, I'm going to give this a 9. 9 Randar game. It is almost a perfect experience with some drop rate issues, some funky music, and frankly, the inverted castle, if they had just made it a different castle structure, icing on the cake. I would have given it a 10 if that was the case. But as it is, 9 Randars, about as close as you can get to perfect, especially with the, and frankly, there's a reason why people use this term now, Metroidvania style of games. The reason why it has that name now is Super Metroid created this genre, Castlevania perfected it. That's why it is called Metroidvania. If you hate that term because you think Metroid should be all that people refer to that game, sorry. Everything they did in Super Metroid, they did it better here. They just did. It's a great game. 9 Randars. If I'm contradicting myself and I gave Super Metroid a 10, I apologize. I can't remember what score I gave it at this time. I think it was an 8 or a 9, but it was a very good game. And this one is also a very, very good game. So that's going to do it for my long play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I know this episode went kind of long, but when I go back and edit this out, I'm probably going to cut a little bit of the Galamoth fight out. Maybe not all of it, but like the first couple of attempts, maybe I cut it down a little bit just to get the episode down a little bit. But thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.